What's good, y'all? Rich Sosa back in a building with another banger. Now, first things first, before we get started, I gotta go ahead and say thank God King Jesus for another day and another opportunity. And as y'all can see from the looks of the title and the screen, today I had to go ahead and put together a very special rare build, and today I'm going to be calling this one the two-way mid-range slashing forward, and the build will come out to a two-way mid-range slasher. Now, out of all NBA players, this one's going to be of a very special NBA rising star. NBA Warriors Jonathan Kuminga. Now with this build, when it comes towards our attributes, we're going to get a 99 plus when it comes towards our driving dunk, three-pointer, free throw, ball handle, interior defense, block, defensive rebound, and stamina. Now with that being said, we're also going to get all of the elite contact dunks, pro dribble animations with extra layup styles, and a total of 55 badges. Now really, I'm going to be honest with you. This is a demigod of an interior defender. On the offensive side of the ball, this build can give anybody the works, and especially when it comes towards our defense, we're a hog on inside protecting. Now this is a great team build to assert dominance for the defensive end, and this build actually does not have to be the primary scorer, but holds all the abilities to be so. So before we get any further, I just want to say God bless you, and if it's your first time coming through, be sure to hit that sub button if you're new, smash that like button, turn on post notifications to be a part of the Rich family, and last but definitely not least, comment down TG for thank God King Jesus and where you're tuning in from, and I most definitely will be sure to get back to y'all with a response. So the first thing that you want to do to get started is put this build under the 4 position. We're going to put it under the power forward. As for that height, let's go with 6'7". Moving into our weight, I think this is going to be best at 233. And then for our wingspan, I'm going to put this to 7'4". Now this is what we're going to be looking like moving forward with the rest of the build, and the first area that I'm diving into is going to be our physicals. So when it comes to that speed, I'm going to put this up to an 81. Getting into the acceleration, let's go with a 70. As for when it comes towards our strength, I'm going to put this all the way up to a 90. 82 when it comes towards our vertical, and then for that stamina, I'm going to put this all the way up to a 99. Now remember, you can buy your own boost, activate your takeover, wear gear which does give you an additional boost, and play well throughout each game. Now with that being said, with the +4 from your Gatorade facility workouts, we're going to maintain that 99 stamina, 86 when it comes towards our vertical, 94 strength, 74 acceleration with an 85 speed. Now I think that's definitely something that we should take into account before we move forward. Now let's get started from the top down with the finishing. So getting into the driving dunk, I'm going to put this all the way up to a 94. Getting into the driving layup, I'm going to put this to a 75. And then as for when it comes towards our close shot, this is really optional, but I'm going to put this to a 57. Now for that driving dunk and standing dunk, these are essential. Go with the 40 for the standing, 30 when it comes towards our post control. And as you can see with these badges, we get gold posterizer, precision dunker, aerial wizard, then you're also going to get silver whistle, Hall of Fame 2-step, spin cycle, bunny, and slithery. Now when it comes towards the driving layup, we get more badges here. Bronze fearless finisher, you also do get acrobat, silver scooper, also float game, and then a few other gold and Hall of Fame badges. I really think that this build is going to be one of the best Jonathan Kuminga builds that you can make, and overall an interior presence, especially when it comes towards the offensive end, but even more so once we get into the defense. Now when it comes towards our mid-range, I'm going to put this all the way up to an 86. As for that three-pointer, let's go with a 76. And then moving into the free throw, I'm going to put this all the way up to a 90. Now we get gold free points for the three-pointer, silver blinders, Deadeye, with silver, quarter specialist, green machine, space creator, spot finder, and also claymore. Then you get gold open looks, guard up, Hall of Fame comeback kid with bronze agent 3. Now I'm pretty happy with catch and shoot on the gold level as well. But getting into the mid-range, you're going to get other badges like gold midi magician. Open looks and guard up are going to be a huge help when it comes towards midi magician. I think this is one of the best builds that you can make to take into any game mode as a big man at the height of 6'7". Now from the playmaking, I'm going to put the pass accuracy all the way up to a 77. Getting into the ball handle, I like this best at an 85. And then for the speed with ball, leave this at a 75. Now as you can see, we get bronze blow by, silver speed booster, hyperdrive, and triple strike. As for that ball handle, you also will be able to get bronze killer combos, silver handles for days, speed booster, unpluckable, and then gold ankle breaker with Hall of Fame physical handles. This is definitely one of the most overpowered badges, especially when it comes to bigger power forwards. Now for the pass accuracy, you're going to get silver dimer, relay passer, special delivery, and break starter. Now you do get bronze touch passer, needle threader, which I think is going to be perfect for this build. Overall for the offense, you're not lacking anywhere, especially when it comes towards the finishing. As for the playmaking, you can do anything you want at ease. And then for the shooting, this is definitely going to be one of the best things about it. You're very versatile inside the arc. Now let's go ahead and wrap everything up when it comes towards our defense. So for the interior, I'm going to put this all the way up to an 86. Getting into the block, I'm going to put this all the way up to an 87. And then moving into the defensive rebound, I'm going to put this up to an 83. Now we have a few remaining leftover attributes, and I think it's going to be smartest putting these towards the offensive rebound up at a 70. Now as you can see, we get silver box out beast, pogo stick, rebound chaser with also post playmaker. Now when it comes towards our block, you get silver anchor, pogo stick with gold, chase down artist, and then for the interior, you also get anchor and silver post lockdown. Now is there anything that you possibly would do to change or make this build a little bit better? Overall, I did take a minor hit when it comes towards the perimeter and steal, but thinking of a Jonathan Kuminga build, that is not what he specializes in. So look, with this build, we do get a total of 6 Hall of Fame badges, 15 gold, 26 silver, and 8 bronze, bringing us to a total of 55. Now let's go ahead and move forward to make sure that everybody made this build correctly. We should be getting the first shade of two-way, mid-range, slashing forward, Jonathan Kuminga at the height of 6'7", coming out of the power forward position. Now I love these comparisons, especially even more so because of the build name. Now add up everything when it comes towards your takeovers, buying boosts, activating them, and wearing certain types of gear. That's going to be a whole lot of potential to look forward to when it comes to today's build. Now really, thank you so much for everyone who made it this far into the video. God bless you, and before we get out of here, if it was your first time coming through, be sure to hit that sub button if you're new, smash that like button, turn on post notifications to be a part of the Rich family, and last but definitely not least, comment down TG for Thank God King Jesus and where you're tuning in from, and I most definitely will be sure to get back to y'all with a response. And with all that being said though, I got one last thing to say. Rich out.